Hi, it's Dale Hurley here from Full.CX. I'm here today to run you through creating a product in Full.CX within 7 minutes. Today we're going to be building a product for wills and probates for local lawyers to be able to use Gen AI in a SaaS solution to be able to help improve their efficiencies in being able to serve their existing customers. As you can see, we're going to put in here a basic description of the product, and then what we're going to do is then use the generative AI of Full.CX to be able to take that existing summary and then turn it into a more full-fledged summary. So we click the generate suggestion button and we get out a full suggestion about Legal Pro AI from the system. So we'll take that name, we're just going to use that name for the product. We then go through a very structured approach where we're prompted to provide the details of the product, and then those details that we provide then help in being able to generate much better suggestions as we go along. As we can see, we can provide basic instructions to the AI to say, local lawyers, and then it expands it right out. Going forward, we're just going to let the Gen AI come up with a problem statement for itself. We're typically, if we were doing it ourselves for a proper product, we would actually provide some bullet points around what the problem statement is in our opinion, and then let the Gen AI help expand on that. Again, we've done the same with solution, and it's coming up here with actually quite a good problem statement and solution. We generate the vision, and then we then get into a full detailed description, which is using all those details that we've used to date, and it keeps building upon it. One of the really big things about Full.CX is it's all about trying to give the generative AI engine that we use behind it as much details as possible to help you formulate the best product description possible. So that way, when you share this product description with the other members of your team, they can really understand a very clear, concise understanding of what the product is, what it's meant to be doing, and how we expect the product to achieve what it wants. Now, as you can see, generative AI can sometimes make up some statistics. So always treat everything as a first draft, and in our case, we're just going to remove that statistic. So put in some information about where we're going in the long term. What's our 5 to 10 year goal? Coming out, we might just put in a little bit of a description here. Literally, I walked past a shop front this morning and I saw wills and probates written on a window, and was like, okay, that is the product that I can use in the demo. And so that was the inspiration. So we'll just put that in, and then we'll see can the generative AI come up with a much better description than just walking past a shop. And there we go. It's come up with a much better story. Sounds a bit more comprehensive. Now, normally I'd play around with the tagline a little bit, but we'll just leave it with that for the moment. Now, all that information that we've come up with to date has been really leading up to this stage, in which we get our suggestions for the more detailed stuff. So as we can see here, is we've got our user types. We can accept or reject them. Each time we accept one or reject one, the machine is learning what our preferences are, and then it will help to fine-grain better suggestions into the future. We also got our personas. Personas is one of those things where anyone who's been in a product team knows just how painful it is coming up with the personas. It can be a task that takes several days, and then the end result is you've got maybe 3 or 4 different personas. Using AI, we're able to get those personas generated quite rapidly, and they're quite detailed when you get into the product. We then have our ideas, which is the ideas of what could possibly be included into the product into the future, but they're not quite yet they're not on the roadmap yet. And it becomes a really good way for any product owner or product manager to be able to capture ideas and suggestions that are made for a product, and then be able to rate them against the other ideas and suggestions, and then be able to work out what should become a future feature that gets developed. We then have our feature suggestions, which is the much more concrete. This is going to be on our roadmap. These are the features that we want to build. And again, we're going through this wizard where we can accept and reject the different feature suggestions, which is building up off all of the information that we've either inputted so far or generated. As we go through, we're getting richer and richer, and we've got a really good set of features that we're going to be able to take into the product now and move forward with that. We'll just select a few more features, and once we're happy with the features that we have, we'll then we'll click accept on them, and then once we've got the full list, a few that we want to take forward into our MVP, we then click next, and then we're done. We've set up a new product within 7 minutes.